This morning I was facing the other way because of the sun, and now the sun went all the way over here. That's a big yacht. Hello, we're still babysitting dogs in a mansion. And I thought you might want to see some of the mansions around me from the water viewpoint. It's interesting. Mansions. And it's getting kind of windy, so I might need to, I'm gonna walk over here and let the sun glint off of this big yacht. And we can see the sunset from the privacy screen of the yacht, or where the yacht lives. Where the yachts are, do-do-do, no one waits for me. Hey, I like a nice yacht. They are yachts of fun. We got the little, there's the one little dog. Hi, little baby dog, you want to be picked up? No. The dogs say, no, don't pick me up. They usually love it. Anyway, hello, welcome to the beach report. I've got my curlinator in. I'm gonna take it out when there's more people because that's a lot of fun. One of those get ready with me videos, right? Here, I'm gonna put on lipstick and everything. I would go out tonight, but I can't go out because I want to be with the dogs. But this is my last night with the dogs. I'm a little sad. It's adventures in dog sitting have been just fantastic this week. The week before we had Gracie and Whitney, and we always love them. But I'm just got to know Mochi and Mocha, and they are loves. They have been fantastic, sweet little baby dogs. Hi, Tate. I love going to bed covered in dogs and waking up covered in dog party. Puppy kisses in the morning. There's nothing like it. Okay, should I take the curlinator out? Are you guys ready? Maybe I'll wait. Oh, look, 34 people. When there's 50 people, we'll take the curlinator out. Look at it. Oh, it's a lot of fun. Yes, dogs are the best bed warmers. Hi, Gretchen. Hello, everybody. Welcome to this evening's beach report. We are here on a beautiful canal near Fort Lauderdale, Florida, surrounded by mansions. Mansions on the water. Look at them. They are nice. Hi, Corey. Corey Stacy. Look at that mansion. That's a nice one, huh? Yeah, I don't think they're very cheap, Ian. I guess it's relative. I don't fish. I don't want to kill fish. I will eat fish that someone else kills, but I will not kill them myself. Oh yeah, it's a ghetto, Ian. Hello, Marky Mark. We've got a gorgeous, talk about gorgeous. The sunset is, I wish it wasn't going through this privacy screen, but it's really, really pretty. All right, I'm going to take down the curlinator. This is always a lot of fun. You guys ready? Hi, Robert. No, I don't think I'm muted. I think that's you, Mark. Hey, Ian, You can't be on my show anymore because you're rude. No trolls allowed. Why do people think they can speak that way to me? It's not very nice. It's kind of rude. Thank you, Gretchen. Mark, can you hear me? You can't be muted. Okay, so look what the curlinator did. Oh yeah, curls for days. They work out well, right? We love the curlinator. Hi, Jillian. People often think that my name is Jillian, but it's not. It's really just Jill. I just added the Y because a lot of people call me Jilly, and I had been kicked off of Facebook so many times I had to kind of change my name. It couldn't just be Jill anymore. I kind of ran out of things to call myself, so it turned into Jilly, but everybody calls me that. Hey, Airhead, what is a sugar mama? Do tell us what a sugar mama is. It's okay, Gretchen. I want to know, what's a sugar mama? Hi, Trainwreck. Good to see you. Yeah, we keep getting these young men looking for sugar mamas. So do tell us what you expect in a sugar mama. Trolls remind me to throw out the trash. I like to dump them in the canal here. There are sharks that I have employed to eat the trolls. Yeah, Jillian, are you British? Because a lot of Jills in England are Jillians. A woman who provides money for honey. And what does that mean? You have to pay for... Do I look like I would do that? That's insane. That's so insane. I'm not a sugar daddy, more like a sweet and low. Good one, Albert. That's funny. Your mom's birthday. Happy birthday, Mom. Hi, Alex. I knew it, Julian. Irish, born in Ireland. See, we know these things. Jim up north wants to go to the next concert bash. You know, I haven't been going out at night because I'm dog sitting. Trolls gotta eat too, Kat says, plus it adds to the algorithm. Well, that's true also. All right, Airhead, so how much do you charge for your companionship, and what actually does somebody get for that money? Do tell us. We're interested. We'd like to know. Marky, can you hear me now? You hit the wrong button. I knew it was you. It wasn't me this time, though it can happen. It can happen. So we're learning about sugar mamas and what they actually are, because I don't know. I cannot take less than $8,000 per month. Well, what do you do for $8,000 per month, Airhead? Do tell us what that gets you. How do the dogs get along? Are they jealous of each other? They're not, but the little dog likes to beat up on the big dog. Or not beat up, but you know, the little one, he comes over and he'll just start like trying to play with him and nipping at him and stuff like that. Thank you, Jillian. Well, I would think that you're not paying for dinner, right? I never pay for dinner, by the way. I don't even eat dinner half the time. But if I do go out for dinner, someone else has to pay, because I don't do that. Hi, Nicole. I'm still at the mansion with the dogs. Ciao, Italy. Thank you. That was very nice. You are a sugar baby. So you still didn't tell us, Airhead, what you do for your $8,000 a month. How many sugar mamas do you have? And what do they do that they can afford to pay you $8,000 a month? Yeah, no, I don't go to fancy restaurants really unless I'm with somebody who needs to go to a fancy restaurant and wants me to join them. I really don't need that in my life. I don't even trust restaurants, actually. I'm like a bottle of wine, McDonald's hamburger, and NyQuil. Albert is cracking me up nonstop. Keep going, Albert. You are the funniest. I didn't get any alimony, Airhead, so too bad for you. But my husband passed away. My second husband passed away, and there's no money here, so you're barking up the wrong tree. Nicole says, I don't know how long I'll stay because I don't know what to talk about. Well, tell us what you'd like to talk about. Jillian says, going out for dinner is a tricky one. Most guys believe in 50-50. I don't date, so I'm not interested in any of that. If my friends want to go out to a very expensive restaurant and they want me to come with them, they know that they have to pay for me, because I don't spend my money on expensive food and restaurants and things like that. First of all, I don't really have any money for things like that. But I don't worry about it, Nicole. Don't worry about the crazy people. I don't need to go out for fancy restaurants. And I like to fast. So my husband used to say I was a cheap date, but I don't date. So anyway, so, hey, Ferris Bueller. My husband is my true love. I'll never get over him. I don't want to date. I'm 60. I'm not interested. I give a crap about sex. Yeah, I am not running a dating channel, Kat. You know it. Nicole's she's on a tear, so you guys better be careful with what you say, because Nicole will keep you off. Oh, I would love to have millions in the bank, but what I really have, you want to know where my wealth lies? It lies in my health. It lies in my skills. It lies in my love of life. That's right, no sex. Not everybody needs to have sex. Not everybody cares. And I do not care. And I absolutely don't care for any of you nasty men saying all this sexual stuff. It makes me less want to have sex. My friend Lynn is at Tai Ching with me. She says hello to all the seashells. Hi, Lynn. Hi, good to see you. So, yeah, so it's funny because I now know I have like a superpower on the Beach Report. I get men to say what they really think when they see a woman. And y'all are disgusting. Well, not all of you. But, yeah, Ferris is not the same. Health and love are so much more important. Jillian knows. So, you need a massage? Well, you probably want to talk to Airhead, because Airhead apparently gives massages. Hello, Anthony. It's so good to see you, Anthony. So, where are you playing this week? You'll be at Ovivio's, right? On tomorrow night? You can watch me be abused here on Facebook with the nasty comments. I love the people who think my teeth are fake. Yeah. Yeah, if my teeth are fake, then how come I'm missing one? Nobody buys fake teeth with one missing. It doesn't work that way. Yeah, you guys really need help. Airhead, you'll never find a woman if that's how you behave. I like you, Albert. Yes, long live 70s music, 100%. And I also love the way that Anthony Corrado plays 70s music, jazz music. I think the 70s jazz music is the best. And you know what, Albert, when people like you come on the Beach Report, I love that the most. Funny people with a good sense of humor, kind people. Oh, Miss Olandra, hi. I even had a guy try and manipulate with the Bible. He knew how much I love God, and he used that against me until I woke up. Yeah, they'll do that. Yeah, and Jason's a troll or a bot or something. Bye! Slammed into the intercoastal. Bye, Jim. You can leave. I have no use for you either. I know we love watching Anthony Corrado. Gretchen is a huge fan of you, Anthony, if you're still watching, because you are incredibly talented. Exactly, Jillian. Airhead is never going to find a woman, and what woman would pay him 8K for his stupid attitude? Okay, Anthony is at OVV's tonight. That is in Dania Beach. And I will not be there because I am dog sitting. But we will see Anthony on the Beach Report when he plays Blue Jean Blues on Monday night. The best thing on the nasty people is ignore them. Don't give them your time. You are so right, Delta. Send them to the block party. And that's why I have the best mods. You're the boss, applesauce. Can you read us a passage from one of your books? Well, Ms. Olandra, I actually did that last night on my members only group. And hey, Jim C., I thought you had no use for me. You can leave now. What advice would you give your younger self? Oh my gosh, that is such a great question, because I used to often pretend that I was talking to my younger self as my older self, and vice versa. Anthony Corrado is actually writing a book, by the way, and it is very fun to imagine yourself as a younger person, and what would you tell yourself today if you could talk to yourself 20 years ago. That is a very cool writing exercise. I think you should try that, Anthony. I think you'd get a lot out of that writing exercise. Hello, Galveston. Save money. Happy Easter, cat. Trucker, man, bear, pig. I know. Well, Amy thinks I'm AI. If I were AI, I could not do this. Look at my hair. If I did this, it would look pixelated. Yeah, writing exercises are really good for you, Ms. Olandra. Sometimes you can learn so much about your own story by doing a writing exercise where you pretend to be yourself, talking to yourself in different atmospheres, if you know what I mean. I would tell myself, don't marry that woman. Stuart, I hear you. I can tell you have a degree in something. You speak with confidence and authority. I do. I actually have a journalism, a science degree in journalism, a BSJ. Not just an arts degree, but a science degree. Yes, I had to take some science classes. They were very difficult. I had to take macroeconomics. It nearly ended me, but I did manage to pass it. Don't ask me how. And here I am with the BSJ. Exactly, tofu. From Ohio University, Scripps School of Journalism, 1987. I am an original journalist. I could lay out a whole newspaper in linotype. You don't have to go to college, Marbo. But to be a journalist, you do have to go to college. At least I did. And I don't know if Nick Shirley went to college, but he doesn't have to go to college because he is smoking all of the other journalists out of the water. He is amazing. I'm so proud of him. Everything Albert says is the funniest. I, as a college student. That was great. Hi, Andy. But yes, I'm an original journalist who started without... Wait, I gotta show you how Airhead has a lot of problems. And when we have people come on the Beach Report who clearly are not living in reality like Airhead, I wonder, are you a troll or a bot? Like, what are you doing? Jillian says, oh, microeconomic and other sciences sounds like a headache and fun at the same time. Yeah, I didn't see any fun in it, Jillian. And algebra, that was another class that there's only one reason why I passed algebra, and that's because remember there was a certain we had a test every Friday in our algebra class, freshman algebra, and I had to take all of these classes in order to have a science degree. So yeah, I'm going to ignore them. Don't worry. So anyway, I had this algebra class that was like really, really hard, and word problems, forget about it. I'm a writer, but the word problems, that was the worst. Like, it's like you're taking my favorite thing, which is writing, and turning it into math, and I'm not appreciating that at all. So they had the test every Friday, and I wanted to go home for the weekend to Pittsburgh from Ohio. I really didn't like Ohio, and I would go home as often as I could. I will, Andy, thank you. Thank you for your kind comments. I got a GED, never went to college, says Stuart. I have a margarita machine business with 9 machines now. I stay busy. That is very cool, Stuart. I like it. Not everybody needs to go to college, honestly. I think college is kind of stupid in a lot of ways, because it's a waste of money if you don't really need to go to college. You know, if there are so many better ways to make a living, and getting a college degree is not always one of them. Secrets to having such white teeth. You know, I don't really have, oh, well, I kind of have a secret. I do oil pulling with castor oil. And I also don't use conventional toothpaste very often. I do sometimes, because my dentist always gives it to me in those little tubes, and I'll use them just for convenience. But I don't use any mouthwash. That's really bad for your gut microbiome and your mouth. Okay, dogs are next to me. And what else? Secrets. Yeah, so oil pulling, castor oil. Like only 2 minutes. You just swish it around in your mouth, you spit it out. I used to do oil pulling with coconut oil, but that takes like 20 minutes, and that's a long time. And you're walking around, you know, it's crazy. So I didn't do that. But I did used to do it, but now I do the castor oil because it cuts down on the time. So if I have any secret, it's that. And the toothpaste that I sometimes use is I take organic baking soda, put a little bit in my hand, take a toothbrush, wet it, and put it on the baking soda and brush my teeth with that. That is also good. You don't have to pay a lot of money for a lot of products that they sell you, because those products are not necessarily good for you. But thank you. My teeth are beautiful until they're not, hence the missing tooth, which happened because I grind my teeth and I have bruxism. I don't think you need fluoride, especially not if they're putting it in your water. So I don't believe in fluoride. I don't think it's that good. And I also think that there are a lot of ways to keep your teeth healthy that are not conventional. For instance, here's something that I've just started doing, and I want you guys to do it too, because it doesn't cost you anything, it doesn't hurt anything, and it will help you in, if only, relieving stress. And that is humming. Oh, bird sandpapers and teeth on a budget. You are hilarious. But anyway, this is my new thing. Little dog. Wait, are you looking at that yacht? You funny little boy. Wait, I gotta pick this dog up. Look how precious. Oh, you're so cute. I know. So I'm also investing in a bounce house rental company that delivers very large inflatables. That sounds like a good business too. Jesus died so you can live. Happy Good Friday, Raud. Yes, I agree. So yes, the humming is, thank you, Tate, so much. The humming is beneficial for your gums, because I keep seeing all of these ads for like sonic toothbrush and vibration and all this stuff, but we can do vibrations by ourselves. We don't need any kind of a machine or anything to make a vibration. You do it by yourself. You hum, and you can hum in so many different ways. The position of your tongue, the position of your lips. You can sing, you can, you know, you make a vibration in your head. Just close off your ears while you're humming and you'll feel that in your whole head. And that vibration, that frequency, it's really, really good for you. Hi, Jessie, my peaceful friend. I think that a lot of the things they tell us that we have to buy are free. Dog kisses are free. And you know, the great thing about our pets is that when you hug your dog, and this isn't my dog, I am dog sitting, I'm so in love with this dog. But when you are close to a little animal like this, you exchange endorphins with them. Yes, are you getting endorphins? I know I'm getting endorphins. This dog is just so, I can't even with, oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Anyway, yes, I love dogs, but I love dogs so much that I cannot have another dog. It's not my dog, but I love the dog. Possum said, step away from the puppy. Yes, he just had a bath today, so he smells delicious. I just learned in 1 minute from you something I never heard about before and that I will use my entire life. You are so welcome, Handler. Is it the humming or is it the endorphins? What is it that you learned? Oh, poor Tom. I'm sorry for you. Thank you for showing the kid. Cute little guy. I know, so cute. So, so cute. How can you look at a dog and be angry? So the angry people who come on the beach report and they say things like dogs are nasty, like we feel sorry for you. I don't know what it is that makes you be so angry, but this is a very strange place to take your anger out on a poor little dog. It's okay, Jessie. And of course we love cats too. We love all the animals. And on the beach report, another animal that we love are the alligators. And I would like to go into the Everglades in the next few days and go see my friends, the alligators, because this is a great time to go visit the gators because they are actually having their mating season. Ooh la la! And they are funny when they are mating. Jillian says, so far I learned to be confident and don't take crap from some men. Right, Jillian? So true. Handel says, I was here when you talked about the humming. Can you tell us about endorphins for those of us that are new? Absolutely. So endorphins are a kind of a drug in your body, already in your body, that makes you feel good. I hold the memories close, I know. And when you love on an animal, like a dog, and even, I mean, this isn't my dog, but of course, I love dogs, and I love this dog. And this dog really reminds me of my dog that I lost a year and a half ago. Every single day, Brandu, I do the beach every day that I can. I haven't been, well, I did go to the beach today, but sometimes it's hard to get good filming at the beach because it's very windy and sometimes really loud. But I will be making a cool beach video that I took today because the beach is nuts today. Oh my gosh, the waves were huge, but they were so full of seaweed, it was nasty. Even that's what's nasty. Seaweed is nasty. Anyway, Selena knows we love dogs. All of our dogs are adopted right off the street. Wow, my daughter has a street dog too. So dogs help you build your immunities also. And that is also because of the endorphins. So like I said, endorphins are this, it's like this drug that gets released that's in your body already. But when you feel love or, you know, you're cuddling with a dog, you actually exchange the endorphins. It's kind of like, even with men and women or a mother and a child, it's a relationship thing. And it can be with animals, between humans, it doesn't matter. When somebody's around you and they make you feel really good, they just maybe touch your shoulder, just in a friendly gesture, you feel the endorphins. When you're with your friends and you hug your friend, You feel the endorphins, both of you do. It's a feel-good drug. It makes you know that you're not alone in the world. If Pinocchio says his nose will grow longer and it doesn't, is he telling the truth or lying? That's a good one, Ms. Olandra. If Pinocchio says his nose will grow longer, and it doesn't, is he telling the truth? That is a good one. It's food for thought. Thank you, Gretchen. Tells everybody Jill takes us on many adventures, the live concerts, sunrises, sunsets, walks through the Everglades to see the alligators, and so much more. And also, I'm going to add, I'm a bit of a spiritual advisor. I am very faith-based. I walk in faith. I walk with the Lord. Miss Alindra. Gators, yes, gators. I don't go anywhere near the gators, don't worry. I am always viewing them in a safe way. Another great thing about the gators this month too, not just that mating season is around the corner, but the babies are out. And little baby alligators are like the cutest little things, and they sound like little puppies. They go, ow, 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 ow. You don't want to make that noise, because if a mama alligator hears that noise and thinks her babies are barking and that they're in trouble, she will get you. Hello, Joseph, and everyone in the chat tonight. It's Good Friday. Gretchen says, talks like today, special guests like our resident alien blue, boat trips. I could go on, but Jill is full of surprises. And you know my line is, you never know what you might see on the beach report. Anything can happen. And we do go for natural highs here, Albert. We want to be happy. I don't want anybody to feel these days like you're alone or you're depressed. You can't be depressed when you're on the beach report. And look at that sunset. I think it's already down. The sky's going to be really pretty tonight. I'm going to move my camera over here because we'll see better colors. And it's also fun to see these mansions start to light up. Hi, Miguel. Hi, Steve. Yes, we are in Fort Lauderdale, Florida. Spring breakers there now. Only time I went on some great Springfield break was surfing like Sally Field on the beaches in South LA. Well, here we have the fun Connie Francis spring break, where the boys are. Welcome, Joseph. I'm glad you subscribed. Albert, you know you need to subscribe if you haven't already. Someone waits for me. Wow, wow, wow. Thank you. Yes, I've got the crazy hair tonight. I put the curlinator in it. So it was supposed to be curly, but I was on the beach today, so my hair's a little bit crunchy with, you know, salt water. It's crazy hair. Anyway, we are here for the sunset. I was here for the sunrise. And I can't imagine being in Boston right now because it's got to be really cold. Gretchen tells more, and she's a journalist and an author and a publisher. Check out jillbooks.com to buy one of her books. That's right, I have written and published 2 books so far, and I am working on a whole bunch of new books right now. Sequels to both of the 2 books that I've already published, and a book about my husband who passed away and was an animal wrangler, like a Cuban crocodile Dundee he was. It is perfect beach weather, and today was great, and I was on the beach for like an hour and a half just soaking in the sun. I got a lot of sun today, but I never burn. I just get more golden brown. And I love it. I feel like the sun is my superpower. The sun and fasting. And I do talk a lot about health and how to stay healthy and how to not eat poison. And also how to not let the trolls bother you. They're just gonna be here. Yeah, it's a little bit windy, Gretchen. And I'd say the temperature's gotta be in the mid to maybe upper 70s. Hi, Kiwi. You smiled more in the few minutes I've been here than I have in like a month. Oh, Brandu, I'm sorry. Hey, hobo man. Hey, Dapper Dan. You both got your style, but brother, you're never fully dressed without a smile. Do, 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 do. Your clothes may be Bogrommely. They stand out a mile, but brother, you're never fully dressed without a smile. Who cares what they're wearing on Main Street or Savile Row? It's what you wear from ear to ear and not from head to toe that matters. So senator, so janitor, so long for a while, remember you're never fully dressed without a smile. Where the Boys Are, filmed in 1959, before I was even born, released in 1960, took on a real tough subject and a warning to young women. That's true, Selena. I saw that whole movie a few years ago where they played it in Fort Lauderdale during spring break at Ocean Manor Resort. It was like this outdoor movie night, and it was really fun. And but it is an important movie. Why do we care what shoes I'm wearing? Hey, hobo man. Hey, Dapper Dan. Betty, it's not the replay. I miss you, Betty. Where you been? You both got your style, but brother, you're never fully dressed without a smile. Who cares what they're wearing on Main Street or Savile Row? It's what you wear from ear to ear and not from head to toe that matters. Do you know what show that's from? I sing I Gotta Turn Around because of the hair thing. I sing from a lot of different musicals and stuff, and I always love to quiz you guys if you know what musical I am singing from. So, Jillian, I used to write for television. I was on television. I had my own commercial. And I was dressed up like a 50s mom, so you wouldn't even know it was me. I was in my early 20s. That was when I used to work at Nickelodeon. Because in addition to being a journalist, I was also a television writer for MTV Networks. Back in the day, I was MTV. And my husband was too, but we didn't know each other. He worked for Nat Geo, and he also worked for MTV Networks. He was one of the producers of Swamp Men, you might recall. My Fair Lady. Yeah, that's a good one. How does that go? We've got the Dr. Doolittle. Oh, I'm getting married in the morning. Ding dong, the bells are gonna chime. Do 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 do. Just get me to the church on time. Hello, Umberto. This one's for you. What's another Fair Lady? Has a lot of really good songs. I don't know. They're not coming to my mind. I've got this crazy memory. It's like a photographic memory, but I call it a phonographic memory. I don't even know if that's a real thing. It's just what I call it, because it's like I hear the music in my head and then it comes out my mouth. Sometimes it comes out sounding good and sometimes it doesn't sound so good. So I never really know. But usually I know all the words, which is like a weird thing, but it's just a strange talent that I have. No, I am a widow and I don't date Umberto, so I'm not your love, but you know, you can pretend. It's okay. I'll let you pretend for now. Little dogs, little dogs, little girls, everywhere I turn, I can see them. Floppa's right, Jesus died so you could live. little girls, night and day I eat, sleep, and breathe them. This is Mochi. I'm an ordinary woman. No, we don't date, Ryan. With feelings. I'd like a man to nibble on my ear. But I'll admit, no man has bit. So how come I'm the mother of the year? People without sugar definitely have great teeth. You're right, Rohit. And when I was young, I was not one of the cool kids, actually. I was a bit of a loner. I know, Mochi is precious. Oh, the music, man. 76 trombones, me's an orchestra. Ba-da-da-da-ba-da-dee-da-da. And I took my place. I'm never getting married again. I'm never dating again. So go find a young woman who wants to do that stuff. It won't be me. I'm so happy living my own life on my own terms with myself and my husband in heaven, who is not suffering from cancer anymore, and I know takes care of me in ways I could never even imagine. So there are a lot more things in life than money and sex and power. There is love. There's just love. And that's what I'm into. Love of friends, love of animals, like real love. Not sexual love, but love that has respect. I think when we respect each other, then we really love each other. I feel like the dominatrix. I don't know, Marky Mark. Jillian says, I wish I was born early enough to have enjoyed musicals and television networks. How old are you, Jillian? Because television ain't what it used to be. And you're right, Mark. Respect really is the key. Graham is watching from New Zealand. Yes, you have a wonderful day. I have a lot of fans in New Zealand and Australia. Oh, you're only 20, Jillian. Well, I'm here for you. You need some advice. I'll help you out. We'll take you back to the 80s. Actually, you want to go back to the 80s? Read my book. Do you think about me on my birthday? That's about going back to the 80s. Yes, we have a great breeze. This is like, I look like me and Mochi are like in a modeling shoot. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Okay, BG, hi. Yeah, you know, I do feel sorry for today's generations. I really do, because y'all miss the 80s, and those were the best years. That yacht behind you looks like it needs to be out of the water. I know. The thing is huge. Like, you could probably live on it. It's probably bigger than most people's homes. And the home of the yacht is very big too. The music and the movies from the 80s were the best times. The best of times are when I'm alone with you. Selena's a widow too. It hurts when in the night I reach for him and grab an empty space. That's what dogs are for, Selena. I know. When my husband died, I still had my little dog, who actually looked just like Mochi, and that made it easier. But when I lost my dog, I really felt like just set adrift, just on my own. I'm a 73-year-old model. Very wise words. Yeah, if you don't like singing, then you are not a happy person. I was born in the 80s, but I wish I would have been an adult in the 80s to truly enjoy them. Yes, I wish that for you too, XC. Are you still a Gen Xer though? You were born between 1985 and 1965. Then you're a Gen Xer. Yes, the 80s were amazing. Kat says, my wife died recently. Her name was Isla Bainal. Yes. I'm sorry. Isla. Oh, Isla. Okay. I'm sorry for your loss. No, 1973. Not 73. I don't know what you're talking about, Graham. Is that the year you were born? Or you are 73? You feel 73. Yes, please like, subscribe, and share, and thank you for your attention to this matter. And you know what? Thank you to my followers who are always super supportive. One of those would be Marky Mark, who is really a great support to the Beach Report. I've been doing this show for the past 10 years, more than 10 years actually. It seems like I'm more mature than my peers. I cannot really relate to them even when I was in middle school. So Jillian, it sounds like you have an old soul. So welcome, we will take care of you on the Beach Report. The Beach Report is a family. This is what I want it to be. I've been doing this for a long time. A lot of the people you see in the chat have been with me on the Beach Report for nearly 8 years. 10 years. Some people have been with me for all 10 years. And I love that I've enlightened you. I admit it, I am a life-changing experience. I am in Fort Lauderdale, Kutz. Hi, Raydell. Good to see you. We are family. Hey, hey, hey. I have all my brothers and sisters and me. I'm a widow. I live cheaper now. Well, Albert, that is so true. When you're a widow, you do live cheaper. You don't really need the things that you used to need when you were a couple. And when my husband was alive, but he was dying, it was very kind of hard to square with the fact that he wasn't going to need the material things anymore. It's hard to talk to someone about dying when they are dying, isn't it? It is beautiful here, though. And I'll show you the mansions around me are starting to put their lights on. It's twilight time. It's a beautiful time of the day. Hi, Happy Gamer. Hi, Eleanor. Blessed Holy Friday to you as well. Hey, Happy Gamer, you've said hi 4 times. Are you a bot? Let us know. Hi, Gracie. Finally, Gracie's in the house. Do you know Gabe owners? No, I don't. Lots of people live around here. We are from Brazil here with jealousy of your great life. Don't be jealous. You can have a great life too. Hey, Steph, I don't know why you keep saying that, but I'm going to throw you into the intercoastal so you can go all the way in. What is it? A doe, a deer, a female deer, ray, a drop of golden sun. Me, a name I call myself, far, a long, long way to run. So, a needle pulling hay, no thread. A note to follow, so tea, a drink of jam and bread. That will bring us back to Dopamine. Hey, Happy Gamer, what's your hurry? Of course I love Trump. I think he's great. Do you like Trump? This is not a lamb, this is a dog. This is a puppy dog. Oh, if you don't like my singing, then why don't you leave? Nobody's making you listen, but some people want to listen. Bell-bottom satin shirts. The great days of real dancing. Thank you for loving my hair, Thomas. It was a scary time this afternoon. I had a tornado come through Georgia. Oh my gosh, are you okay? Mochi's like, what? Not a tornado? I know. Luna, you really thought I was holding a lamb? Yes, Thomas. Trump 2028. You know it. Offerbrook, I miss my dog so much. She passed away last January. 4 weeks ago, Offerbrook. I'm so, so sorry. It is the worst pain you're ever going to have. So it's okay you thought the dog was a lamb. He does look like a lamb. You're not wrong. This is not my dog. I'm a dog sitter because when I lost my dog, well, I was a dog sitter while I had my dog too. The two of us would dog sit together. We were a team. And when I lost her, I amped up my dog sitting. I try to be with dogs as often as I can because it takes a little bit of the sting out of my broken heart. And I'm not going to get another dog. So the only dogs that I'm going to have will be these dogs and what other dogs that I babysit. Aw, Dale, that's nice. I'm glad that my song made you feel better. Don't feel sad for me, Luna. I am making the best out of life. And Jillian knows singing is uplifting. The weather is beautiful here, White, so pretend like you're in Florida. I hate to hear that you have snowing, fog, and rain. That's nasty. Nobody wants that. This is why I live in Florida with the little lamb. Have you seen the design for the future Miami Trump Tower Library? No, I haven't. My in-laws' dog died last week, and I said, sorry, but I don't know what to say or do. I admit I'm useless in these situations. Carrie, that's a really good question because losing a dog in a lot of ways is even worse than losing a person. It's the worst pain ever. I don't think I can go through the pain of losing another, so I will not get another. I'm the same. I will not get another dog. But I'll tell you what. Dog sitting like this, holding this baby in my arms, it makes me feel so good. It really makes me happy. And what makes me even happier is that I can give this dog back to his owners and I can walk away and not have that pain in my heart. This is not my dog. I love this dog. I feel blessed that I can babysit this dog sometimes, but I do not own this dog, so I do not have the pain in my heart. Offerbrook, your dog was almost 18. My dog was 16, and that's a long time. Journey, love and touch and squeezing each other. Yeah, that song is not clicking in my head, Thomas. Try another one. Skating backwards at the rink. Oh, you were good. It's hard to skate backwards. Where's the other one? The other one's over there. Over there. Florida is the place every once in a while you want to live. You're right, John, and I'm so glad I live here. I said no more dogs, said Thomas. God sent me to one cold morning, and old softy me said, come on in. And you know that's how it happens. And I say no dogs too, but I do know that if something happened and there was a dog that I had to take care of, you know I would do it. You want to be a mod, then join my members group. It is less than $5 a month, and we'd be super happy to have you. Thank you, Aislinn. We have more than 50 people in the members group now, thanks to Marky Mark. And I really like to say hi to people who are my members. That's like a shout out thing. So join my members group. And we eliminate the trolls in the members group, and it's really nice. And I read excerpts from my books in the members group. I'm afraid to do it actually in this out and about situation because there are so many trolls and they are so nasty. So I don't want to give away my work to people who don't appreciate it and are going to say nasty things to me. Just saying. Yeah, don't tell me what to do. You're not my dog. But that's not my dog is a great punchline. Does your dog bite? That's not my dog. That's a good one. So, hi Samira. Good to see you. All right, well, our sunset after party is not as colorful as it could be, but it's not horrible either. Dale says, I lost my cat I had for 13 years, and I said no more than a stray showed up, and I've had her for 2 years. That's how it happens. You know, sometimes love just knocks on your door, and you let it in. That's how it works. Babysit, shelter volunteer, and fostering. Also, very good alternatives to consider. And, you know, I've never done the shelter dog thing, but my sister has. And she told me that they really do need people in the morning, that those dogs have to go out first thing in the morning. So if you do want to volunteer for a rescue shelter, try to get there early in the morning to help them take the dogs out in the morning. That is a really important thing that you could do. All right, you guys. Well, I am going to say ciao for now. I see lots of trolls on, and that vexes me. So, but I will be doing more reading of my books on my member shows since I have a lot of members now, and it's a really great thing because you know what, trolls, they suck. All right, you guys. Yes, John, there are so many nasty people out there, and really, you guys, it's less than $5 a month. You would tip a waitress more than that, wouldn't you? So watch my member shows and then you can really be entertained. I thought about volunteering for animal shelters. You should try it. It could also be a little bit heartbreaking to volunteer for animal shelters. So there's that. You know, you really have to consider how it will feel for you. Oh, Thomas is here and Todd's here. Wait, what? Wow. Wow, Thomas. Todd tier is huge. I am very impressed. Thank you. I'm definitely going to do a member show tonight just in appreciation of my new Todd tier member. For those of you who don't know what Todd is, on the Beach Report, we call the dolphins Todd. There was this little girl, and I was in Fort Myers, and she was looking, you're the best, Thomas, and she was looking out the window, and like a lot of people were saying there were dolphins out there. So I walk up to the little girl and I said, hey, I heard there were dolphins out there. Are there dolphins? And she's like, yes, there are. And I said, you know, have you seen them? She said, yeah, there's a pod, there's like a family, and there's babies and all this stuff. It was amazing. And I'm like, well, I don't see them. Where are they? And she said, well, you have to call them. And I said, well, can you call them for me? She says, absolutely. And she goes, Todd, Todd. And she's calling Todd. And I'm like, Todd? And she says, yes, that's their names. I nearly fell off my chair. So we call the dolphins Todd, and that's why I call it the Todd tier, because it is the pinnacle. So Thomas, thank you for joining my Todd tier. I think you're the first one. Is that Kathy Bela? Oh my gosh, Kathy, finally we see you on my show. Yes, my teeth are real. Yeah, I'm missing one though. It's not good, but they're real. And God willing, they will stay in my mouth longer than this one did. I was just getting ready to end the Beach Report, and now like all my favorite people are coming on, and Thomas just got onto the Todd tier, and that's huge. Yeah. Yeah, right? It's huge. And Marky Mark, he's got me a big collection of seashells. It's a big deal. This is a big deal. So thank you, Squid. Thank you, Bendel. You guys are so kind. And Cowboys is in the house. No, I definitely can't leave. Cowboys comes on and it's a rodeo. Yeah, Cowboys is in the house. All right, what song do you guys want to hear? I know. I was born a coal miner's daughter in a cabin on a hill in Butcher Holler. We were poor, but we had love. That's the one thing my daddy made sure of. Cowboys, you're the best. He'd shovel coal to make a poor man's dollar. You're not on replay, Kathy. You're here. In the summertime, we didn't have shoes to wear. But in the wintertime, we'd all get a brand new pair. From a mail order catalog, money made from selling a hog. And Daddy always managed to get the money somewhere. Mommy loved to raise their kids on a miner's pay. Mommy washed our clothes on a washboard every day. I'd seen her fingers bleed. To complain, there was no need. She'd smile in mommy's understanding way. Did you have the feeling of being lost and not knowing how to move forward? That's what I'm dealing with at the 4-week mark. Okay, so offer book, and I stop here because dealing with the loss of a husband or a wife it's devastating. And yeah, that lost feeling, that's gonna go on for at least a good year. Oh, Marky Mark is giving out gift memberships. I love when you do that. Hey, you guys. When Marky Mark's in the house, you never know what's going to happen. Hey, Marina. You so amazing. Love you sing for us while enjoying the waters and nature. Yeah, Sula, you're a member now. We're going to have really good member shows now. This is very exciting. That's amazing. I love you guys. Oh my. Now I want to sing like, well, Coal Miner's Daughter's it's not a happy song, but here's a good one. Crazy. I'm crazy for feeling so lonely. Hi, Holly. We're having a great evening. I'm crazy. Crazy for feeling so blue. I knew you'd love me as long as you wanted. And then someday, thank you, Holly, you'd leave me for somebody new. It's getting dark, believe it or not, Gracie. Worry. Why do I let myself worry? Wondering what in the world could I do? Ooh, oh, crazy for thinking that my love could hold you. I'm crazy for trying and crazy for crying, and I'm crazy for loving you. Jillian, how do you know that's Patsy Cline? You are an old soul. So Thomas, you know, because you are a Todd tier, you actually get a free book. So you're gonna have to send me your address so I can send you a book. That's pretty wonderful. Yeah, Todd tier gets a free book from the Beach Report. We love you too. I mean, I love you guys. Hannah, I'm so glad you're here. You guys are all very kind to me tonight, and I greatly appreciate that because sometimes I get really nasty people on the Beach Report, but tonight has been a wonderful evening. Thank you, Dale. Thank you. You know, I'm not a singer. I just play one on YouTube. Everyone asks if I fish. I don't want to kill the fish. I could never do that. I could never pull a fish out of the water and then like not let it breathe. Like, I'll eat the dead fish, but I will not kill the fish. Absolutely, Marina. Somewhere over the rainbow, way up high, there's a land that I heard of once in a lullaby. Somewhere over the rainbow, skies are blue, and the dreams that you dare to dream really do come true. Someday I'll wish upon a star and wake up where the clouds are far behind me, where troubles melt like lemon drops way up the chimney tops. That's where you'll find me. Somewhere over the rainbow, blue birds fly. Birds fly over the rainbow. Why then, oh why can't I? If happy little bluebirds fly beyond the rainbow, why, oh why can't I? Yes, I know the Hawaiian, that guy, he does it great. All right, Cowboys, that's one of my favorite songs. I fall to pieces each time someone speaks your name. I fall to pieces. Wait, I am not singing that one right. I gotta play it in my head a little bit. It's one of my favorites. You tell me to act like we've never kissed. You want me to forget, pretend we've never met. And I try, but I haven't yet. You walk by and I fall to pieces. Now from the movie, Franz, this is number one hit song by Miss Patsy Cline. She's over in the hospital because she's been in a real bad car wreck. So I'm gonna dedicate this song for her. So Patsy, if you're listening, this song's for you. I fall to pieces, new, 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 each time someone speaks your name. I fall to pieces, time only adds to the flame. You want me to find someone else to love, someone who loved me too, the way you used to do. But each time I go out with someone new, you walk by and I fall to pieces. You walk by and I fall to pieces. I know, I love chimes, they're the best. Oh, LaDonna, she's hard at work. Thank you to my mods. You guys are the best. And if you are now a member and you want to be a mod, just let me know and I will make you a mod. All right, you guys, is there anything else we need to talk about tonight? Are there any songs that we need to sing? Let me know. Because apparently I go to leave and everyone's like, no, come back, come back. Don't go without me. Please come back. Do you know what that's from? Wizard of Oz. All right. We got to get closer to the light because it's getting pretty dark. I'm going to put this baby boy down because he is heavy like a sack of big potatoes. Lee Ann Rimes. What songs does she sing? I know her. I'm not in Jersey, Dion. I am in Florida. Oh, thank you, Pump. Can't leave now. Okay, we'll do a little Anne Murray. I love Anne Murray. You cried a tear, you wiped it dry. I was confused. Oh, Pumpkin. You cleared my mind. I sold my soul. You bought it back for me and gave me dignity. Somehow you needed me. Hi, Debbie. You gave me strength when I was at the end. Gave me hope. Da-da-ba-da-da-da. You sold my soul. You bought it back for me and gave me high and gave me dignity. Somehow you needed me. I think I need the words to that one. That's not one that comes easily. It's another Anne Marie song. Well, if you guys can think of it, I'll sing it. Jewel. Oh my gosh, I love Jewel. Jewel does a good song. Hey, Kokomo. Hi, Brian. We all need Jill. I love you guys. I'm glad you're here, Dion. Snowbird. It makes me think of the song Betty, Songbird. Songbird sings from the heart, each word. That's a Streisand song, and that one is not clicking with me either. But yeah, Jewel is awesome. How does that one go? Sorry guys, sometimes I need the music to click in my head and then I can do it. Hi Alice. Sometimes I just have to do, I got a brand new pair of roller skates. I don't know, not doing well with that one either. I'll have to do one of my musicals because I'm so much better at the musicals because I know them all. Like, shout out a musical and I'll do it for you. How about It Does Look Spooky in the Sky? And some of those mansions are very dark. Dark and creepy. All right, I'll do something from, how about Fiddler on the Roof, If I Were a Rich Man. That's a fun one. How does that start? Dear Lord, you made many, many poor people. Now I realize, of course, that it's no shame to be poor, but it's no great honor either. Would it be so wrong if I had a small fortune? If I were a rich man, yaddle deedle 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 diddle deedle deedle dum. All day long I'd booty booty boom. If I were a wealthy man, I wouldn't have to work hard. Diddle deedle 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 diddle deedle deedle dum. If I were a very, very rich, yiddle deedle diddle diddle man, I see my wife, my Goldie, looking like a rich man's wife with a proper double chin, supervising meals to her heart's delight. I see her putting on airs and strutting like a peacock. Oi, what a happy mood she's in. Screaming at the servants day and night. Do-do-do-do-do-do. If I were a rich man, yaddle deedle 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 diddle deedle deedle dum. All day long I'd booty booty boom. If I were a wealthy man, I wouldn't have to work hard. Yaddle deedle 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 diddle deedle deedle dum. If I were a very, very rich, yiddle deedle diddle diddle man. If I were, I'd build a big tall house with the rooms by the dozen right in the middle of the town. A real tin roof with fine wooden floors below. I'd have one long staircase just going up and one even longer coming down. And one more leading nowhere just for show. Do-do-do-do-do. If I were rich, I'd have the time that I lack to sit in the synagogue and pray, and maybe have a seat by the eastern wall. And I discuss the holy books with the learned men 7 hours every day. That would be the sweetest thing of all. Do 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 do. The most important men in town would come to call on me. They would ask me to advise them, like the Sullivan the Wise. If you please, Reb Tevye, pardon me, Reb Tevye, posing problems that could cross a rabbi's eyes. Yeah, yeah. And it would make one bit of difference if I answer right or wrong. When you're rich, they think you really know. If I were a rich man, diddle deedle 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 diddle deedle deedle dum. Lord, who made the lion and the lamb, you decreed I should be what I am. But would it spoil some vast eternal plan if I were a wealthy man? Do 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 do. Yeah, Gretchen, it is funny how we can remember the lyrics like nothing, but can't remember what we had for lunch 2 days ago. All right, I saw Albert. Albert was talking about Grease. Grease is one of my favorites. So I will sing my favorite song from Grease for you. There are worse things I could do than go with a boy or two. Even though the neighborhood thinks I'm trashy and no good, I suppose it could be true. But there are worse things I could do. I could flirt with all the guys, smile at them and bat my eyes, press against them when we dance, make them think there's still a chance, then refuse to see it through. That's a thing I'd never do. I could stay home every night, wait around for Mr. Right, take cold showers every day, and throw my life away on a dream that won't come true. I could hurt someone like me, hey Alice, out of spite or jealousy. I don't steal and I don't lie, but I can feel and I can cry. A fact I'll bet you never knew. Thank you, Thomas. But to cry in front of you, that's the worst thing I could do. All right, that was Grease. All right, if you have any more songs, let me know. If you have anything you want to talk about, let me know. And Thomas is going to get a free book because he is part of... Thomas, I think you're my first Todd tier ever. I'm super excited about that. Hello, Barbara. Always good to see you, my friend. So good to see everybody tonight on Friday night. Good Friday. How is everybody doing? Getting ready to head into Resurrection Day and Good Friday. Remembering that Jesus died for our sins. Hi, Albert. I'm glad you love this. All right, you guys. I have been going for 78 minutes now. Thank you, Stephen. But it's not me that's beautiful, but it makes me think of a song. You are so beautiful to me. Can't you see? You're everything I hope for. You're everything I need. You are so beautiful to me. All right, Kathy, I'm so glad you finally made it onto a live show. You guys, Kathy Bale is one of my besties. I love you so much. I missed you. Hello, Gustavo. Hello again. Hello. It's good to let you know. So what makes you think I would have an OnlyFans account? I'm not that kind of girl. All right, Star, have a good night. It looks like everybody's ready for bed now. It did get dark. It is nighttime. Even the mansions are dark now. So I'm going to say ciao for now. And I'm so excited about my members group, which is growing so quickly. And I'm excited to be reading excerpts from my new books and some of my old stuff too. That's a lot of fun too. So we will see you on the next beach report. You never know what they're going to say, Thomas. Oh, what a great question. Where did you get your earrings at? That is a great question because I kind of inherited these earrings. Well, I bought them from one of my dearest friends, Trish, and her sister passed away last year. And, you know, she's been going through all of her sister's stuff. And one of the things that she had from her sister was this box full of jewelry, earrings, necklaces, bracelets, stuff like that. And she has no use for them, and she doesn't like earrings, and she won't wear them. So she was trying to sell them, and I said, I'll take those earrings off your hands. And I was able to bless her. She needed the money, and I love the earrings. So these earrings came from Trisha's sister. So I will be wearing a lot new jewelry. I've got tons of jewelry now, so maybe I can even sell some of it myself. I don't know. So yes, absolutely. On Sunday, we will be doing a sunrise mass. I'm not exactly sure where, but oh, Cosman, you're too perfect for this world. Keep shining. I am not too perfect. I am just right. Which was the big song. Sometimes I forget things that people said like 5 seconds ago, but yes, I remember the lyrics to every song I've ever heard. Arizona. I'm in America, so it's daytime for me. But I'm in America too, Gustavo, but you're west, so it would be still light. Yes, I know, my teeth. Ah! They've always been like this. I don't know, you guys. I did smoke cigarettes for a long time. I quit smoking cigarettes in 2006. So I'll bet if I was still smoking cigarettes, my teeth would not be this white. But I also drink coffee and tea, so I don't know. I don't know what my secret is. I mean, I told you guys about the oil pulling with castor oil. I don't know. That helps. Baking soda instead of toothpaste. I do that too. So I don't know if vaping is good, Izzy. I'm a little bit concerned about vaping. I think it's not very good for your lungs, honestly. So there's that. Think about it. I don't know. Vaping, they don't have as much scientific backed stuff about vaping as they should. So hi, Diana. You have a good evening, too. All right, you guys. I'm finally going to say goodnight. We will see you first thing in the morning for a Saturday sunrise beach report. I am actually starting to really love getting up and doing my morning shows with you all. So I look forward to seeing you guys. We're doing sunrise and sunset. That reminds me of a song. Is this the little girl I carried? Is this the little boy I played? I don't remember growing older. When did they? When did she grow to be a beauty? When did he get to be this tall? Do, do, do. Wasn't it yesterday when they were small? Do, 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 do. Sunrise, sunset, sunrise, sunset. Swiftly fly the days, one season following another, blossoming even as we gaze. Little fiddler for you. Sunrise, sunset, sunrise, sunset. Swiftly fly the years. Seedlings turn overnight to sunflowers, laden with happiness and tears. What words of wisdom shall I give them? How can I hope to ease their way? Now they must learn from one another, day by day. They look so natural together. Wow. Just like two newlyweds should be. Is there a canopy in store for me? Do 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 do. Sunrise, sunset, sunrise, sunset. Swiftly fly the minutes. I've been here 86 minutes and 30 seconds. And now it is time to go to sleep. All right, and the trolls are coming out, so bye, trolls. No, goodbye to my wonderful people. We had a good time tonight. Thank you for joining me on the Beach Report. Thank you for your support. And thanks to Marky Mark for all the new members, and especially Thomas for being my first Todd tier member. I'm super stoked about that. All right, you guys, we will see you on the next Beach Report first thing in the morning for the sunrise. Good night, everyone. Good night, Gretchen. Good night, Candy Sugar. Ciao for now. Good night, Marky Mark.